Welcome to A Godly Home. Yesterday, after the Testimony Thursday live, Marissa and I went thrift shopping. And I wanted to show you first one of the things that I was looking for before I show you the haul, because otherwise you won't know how perfect it was. So this is my leather tote bag and purse. It's actually a purse. And I use this anytime I'm leaving the house for the day, like for a long time, so that I have room in here for extra stuff. And I have had it for many years, and it was a hand-me-down. Well, with trucking with Corey right now, I'm using it every day. Well, the whole side right here ripped all the whole length right around the stitches and was right wide open the other day. So I glued this with E6000 glue, and I don't know if it's gonna hold, but I thought it was worth a try because it's a nice, thick, solid leather bag. But tomorrow we are going on a whale watch. My son and his wife and my parents and I was panicking because I'm like, what am I going to put my stuff in for the whale watch? Because just gluing that, I don't feel like I want to put my stuff in there and then like lose my wallet or something if it rips back open. So I was looking for something thrifting, very similar to this, not necessarily leather, but this size, this capacity, something that looked fairly good. All right, I also went to Dollar Tree, so stay tuned to the end and I'll show you the Dollar Tree haul also. Okay, so I got this nice bag. It has a leather flap here, but then the rest is just like a canvas. And the tag says that it's new, and I got it for $4 at the thrift store. And it Velcros here. It's got this bright blue lining, which is wipeable. And then it has a full zipper, which I love, so that my wallet will be safe in there. And then this whole pouch. And then the open space. And then it's got that little pouch, that's so nice for little things. I usually have like a jackknife and chapstick and some ibuprofen and stuff like that in the small pouch. And then it has a Velcro back pouch. So that was an amazing find, and $4 was a great price. It's going to meet my needs perfectly. Then, trucking with Corey, he's got it polished up at this point. It started raining the other day, and I could not safely get out of there. The handrails were so slippery, and I said, I need some gloves with like grippy rubber. And one of the thrift stores had a new pair of garden gloves, and I got these for $1. Then the weather will be getting warmer, and I always wear flannel, and in the truck I like to have my arms covered. But as the weather gets warmer, an actual thick flannel shirt is going to be too warm. But I found this shirt for trucking, and it's not actually flannel. It's just a plaid light cotton shirt that will keep my arms covered. And they were half off men's clothing. I think I got this one for $1.50. And it's in pretty good shape. It's a little faded, but that's not going to hurt it for trucking. And it's an Old Navy. Okay, the next thing, when we were out trucking the other day, we got caught in the rain and I was soaked. And I don't have any jackets I'm willing to wear in that truck because they'll just get ruined. So I was looking for something kind of like a windbreaker style that I could wear in the truck, a color that, isn't going to show stains too bad. And right there, It's got the hood. It has some marine logo on it. I don't care about that. It's nice and long. It's tan. This is going to be perfect for what I need. No stains, no rips. It's in very, very good condition. This was half off, so I got this for $2. Okay, then the other day I broke one of my coffee cups, but it was a smaller one. It was a smaller one that I like to use like with herbal tea. And I almost cried when I broke it because it was one that my son had gotten me, and it was like a Snoopy vintage mug. But I found this little Paris mug, and I am obsessed with anything French or anything from France, Paris. I love it. And it's a smaller size, and inside it even has the same, has some of that print on the inside. And I got that for 50 cents. I was pretty happy about that, because I don't have too many of that smaller size like that you want if you're doing herbal tea. And you guys know I love to do vintage wrapping papers when I find them. Look at that print. And this is some sort of a little card or something there, Forever Friends, and it comes with the lavender ribbon. It says floral wreath gift wrap set, 25 cents. Then I love to crochet. A brand new pack of Super Saver yarn for $2.50. And then this little red vase. You guys can tell I'm tired today. I don't know if I'm keeping this for myself for wildflowers or if it's going to my daughter-in-law who loves flowers in the color red, but I had to get it. And I think she charged me 50 cents for that. Then a little purse just for days out. It's got the wallet in the front, some different slots in there. It's in very, very good condition. As you guys know, I got that one that's wallet size when I was thrifting with Marissa for a while ago. Wow, I cannot talk. And that's great for certain days, but sometimes I need to bring just a little bit more with me, and I don't want a heavy purse. So that was fantastic. I have no idea what she charged me for that. It wouldn't have been more than $2 if it was even $2. And then I found this book, My Life Story, an autobiography by Robert Dunlap. And it appears to be a pastor's life story that went to school in Nova Scotia, Canada. And I can't wait to read this. That is going to be so fun for a read and so uplifting. And then 12 Months in Maine by Bud Levitt. I picked this up for Dad to go in with one of his gifts sometime. He loves to read books like that, and hopefully he's not watching this haul. But anyways, that'll be a bonus gift for Dad for probably Christmas at this point, but it was written in the 70s and it should be super good. Okay, that's it on the thrift finds. Okay, Dollar Tree. First things first, some rain ponchos for the whale watch. I know my parents already had some, but just in case Jacob and his wife didn't grab one, and then for me, who knows, but I will throw those in that bag. And then garden hose ends. We have tried the expensive ones from the hardware store for like $20 some. And we don't get any longer out of them than these little Dollar Tree ones. So we try to grab a couple of these every time we are on our last one. And these are everything so far. Everything here is $1.25. Okay, then the pineapple cups. My husband wanted more of those. 3 to a pack for $1.25. They did not have my pre-cut aluminum foil. Oh, we're packing a lot of lunches too. I just grabbed this to get me through until hopefully they get some in. Power clinging toilet bowl cleaner. Usually I use my homemade, but it says that it removes rust, and I have a rust stain in my toilet that's just showed up. So for $1.25, I'll give that a try. I use this all the time. I have used this for years on my floors, anything that I need disinfected. I love this Pine Glow antibacterial. You get 25% more, and it says it even kills COVID-19. This is a 50-ounce bottle, and for $1.25, it is a steal. Price the actual Pine Sol, and there's quite a price difference. All right, then these gel air fresheners. I don't use scented candles and stuff because of my allergies, but these do not bother me. So it's getting that time of year where it's damp and it's going to be getting hot and humid. I don't run the air conditioner usually at all. And if I do, it's like maybe for 1 or 2 weeks in August. So this really is something I enjoy through the summer months. I picked up a peach lavender one for the bedroom. And I picked up a fresh linen for the bathroom. And I picked up Fireside Joy. This was a new scent I hadn't seen. I can't really explain it, but it's a really good scent. It doesn't really smell smoky. It just kind of smells clean and woodsy at the same time. Anyhow, I grabbed 2 of those, one for the kitchen and one for the living room. I have kind of an open concept going, so I like to have the same scent in those 2 rooms. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and I don't know what all I'm going to be putting out for videos now that our life has changed yet again, but I will find some interesting stuff to put out for you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.